Hi, cuties. So, the Game Awards was last night, and I'm gonna be honest,
It was kind of mid.
yes, there were some good games announced, but bro, it felt like every time there was at least one decent one, there were 14 more absolutely mid-anime turn-based ones, dog. Listen, I know different stroke, different folk, but even the final game announcement wasn't the grand finale that I was honestly hoping for. Not to mention, we got like Anthony Mackie being able to dick around for 15 minutes yelling stupid shit at the crowd, but the Zelda director having only 30 seconds to talk while using a fucking translator.
That's blasphemous.
Also, there were so many ads, and it felt like this year was way longer than the last one. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't know. Anyways, let's get into some of the good shit. So, we got a fucking Blade game coming. An arcane Blade game in third person, bitch. I can't even imagine how that's actually going to play out and how they're going to pull it off, but I have nothing but faith in Arcane Leon, not the shitty stinky guys who made Redfall. There's actually some controversy on the internet over this because apparently they didn't show that it was an Xbox exclusive, and people are mad that Xbox isn't waving their dick around and flaunting that. Like, bro, please go touch some grass. I'm begging y'all. Imagine carrying that much gargling fucking corporate company dick like that, dude. Crazy. We also got Ikumi Nakamura's new game. She finally showed her studio's new little project after leaving Tango and making sure that Ghostwire Tokyo was absolute ass cheeks without her swag attached to it. But anyway, the trailer looked pretty cool. Go watch it. I'm begging you. We also got showed Light No Fire, which is a new game by the creators of No Man's Sky. And this trailer looks way too good to be true. Like the original No Man's Sky trailer that got everybody sold on that fucking scam in the first place. It's basically the same thing, except it's one big procedurally generated planet instead of a whole universe. But I don't know, dude. He did say that they've been cooking it up for 5 years, so hopefully it can come out playable, you know, not scam the audience. That'd be nice. No Rest for the Wicked is a beautiful looking ARPG by the Ori developers, and I gotta say, I'm glad they switched it up and went with the isometric camera angle for this game because my dumb poo-poo stinky gamer brain usually isn't the biggest fan of side-scrollers, so it's also not an Xbox exclusive like Ori was originally, but I still hope it comes to Game Pass. I want to try it out. This was a very interesting surprise. We got some Ragnarok DLC after they said that we weren't going to get Ragnarok DLC. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm not too excited for this. I don't think it's got enough story content for me to reinstall right away. It's basically seeming to be like a roguelike game mode where you just murder thousands of enemies with no real story payoff, which is what I play God of War for at this point. Very nice that it's free though. That's very surprising that Sony wouldn't want to ask you 70 buckarooskies for this little shit. So good job making the right consumer move for once. Final Fantasy 16 DLC, guys! Anyways, Sega decided to announce 5 fucking games at once, but the 2 I honestly only care about is the Jet Set Radio remake and the Crazy Taxi one. It seems like they're going for a more realistic looking art style for both, and I don't know. Bomber Cyberpunk releasing just showed that the original art style is fucking timeless, and honestly shouldn't be meddled with in the slightest. I still have faith though, and hopefully it plays better than it looks because I tried to play the original Jet Set Radio Future after my Bomb Rush Cyberfuck playthrough, and it felt sluggy as fucky. Now, before I talk about the huge reveal, I'll just say, having the last big release be a 1-minute clip of Monster Hunter Wilds was lame as fuck, dog. I'm sorry, but Monster Hunter is boring, and it felt so anticlimactic to make me stay up that late after all them damn anti-vape ads and more actors than last year just to see a mid-trailer for a boring-ass franchise. Cook me in the comments, I don't give a fuck. Oh, let me actually say as well, Black Myth Wukong is still looking absolutely phenomenal. We finally got a nice little August 20th release date. However, the director really got to respond to those sexist allegations, bro. You really thought we were gonna let that shit slide? Talk to us! Rise of the Ronin, the next PlayStation exclusive, is coming in 3 months, and although a little generic looking in some ways, it still looks to be another badass samurai teen ninja game, and I'm there day one, bruh. Finally, a fucking trailer for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4, and it's not even Budokai Tenkaichi 4, it's called Sparking Zero. Whatever the fuck that means. Anyways, I better not catch y'all on them online games where I'm gonna clap any of y'all, I swear to God. I wish we got an official release date for Hellblade 2 as well, but the performance and gameplay was so amazing, I'll let it slide once again, bitch. Let's get these last ones out of the way. I gotta say, Exodus, which is made by a game company with ex-BioWare devs, looks very intriguing. Another cool sci-fi RPG, which surely can't be worse than Mass Effect Andromeda, right? Right. We got another Life is Strange looking ass game by the old Life is Strange developers called Lost Records Bloom and Rage. I'm excited for that, dude.
We got a Skull and Bones release date, yeah!
Okay, who gives a shit about the rest of them? We gotta talk about Hideo Kojima's new game, bro. Last year at the 2022 Game Awards, I broke down the Death Stranding 2 trailer, and here I was expecting another one with perhaps a release date. However, Big Papa Big Boss Kojima dropped a very creepy ass trailer for a project titled OD, which is looking more like a movie than a damn video game at this point. This is the Xbox project Kojima announced last year as well, and we got Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier all staring at the fucking camera saying weird ass shit, dude. Someone way smarter than me on Twitter pointed out that they're speaking with phonetic paragrams, which means every letter of the alphabet is used in the same sentence. Sophia Lillis' character fails this test, which is why she gets the little screamy jump scare moment. That scream was so good, by the way, it actually did genuinely scare the shit out of me. Now, after watching the trailer a bunch of times, you hear little clicking noises, which almost sounds like the shit you hear at the eye doctor, which, if you notice, in all of the characters' eyes, they're all showing different amounts of light, which may be connected to something, I don't fucking know. Dude, I'm just guessing here, man! I've seen people shit on this trailer because there's no actual gameplay for a video game trailer, but it's hard to tell whether or not these actors are actually mocapping or not, because if you remember correctly, Kojima is planning to use the Xbox cloud servers in this game somehow. I believe it may be used in the sense of streaming crazy graphical textures while you play, which we've seen in games like Call of Duty before. Can I also just say it was absolutely insane seeing Kojima walk out that damn PT door after such a weird horror-seeming trailer? Like, he's getting me way too horny right now, bro. Then you got Jordan Peele himself popping out the shit too, and they're just sucking each other off like, oh, you're so good, you're so good. And then there's even more Avengers-level creatives working on this project. Like, what is this, dude? I think at this point, Kojima just needs to make a movie. It's so apparent he's more infatuated with the film industry than games now. I'm just happy to see the GOAT getting to make whatever he wants, and I'm super happy to live in a world where this man is making PlayStation and Xbox exclusives. Like, what the fudge, dude? Jeff Keighley, if you're watching this, bro, thank you for having such a huge crush on this man, and make sure you continue to massage his feet and lick his toes so he shows up at each of your shows forever until the earth explodes, okay? Now, about the actual awards themselves, of course, Baldur's Gate won everything. I mean, what the fuck? But I'm really glad to see Alan Wake snag a couple, including Best Game Direction, which I felt was a clear victory for Sam Lake and the Remedy team. Yep. After winning Game of the Year, Larian decided to shadow drop BG3, which I will be diving right into after this video is completed, and I may even review it. Shit, if I play it for 3,000 hours, I'll let y'all know. Spider-Man 2 actually went 0 for 7 on all their nominations, which is crazy to see because I thought at least Yuri Lowenthal would get Best Performance for his acting in the game, basically playing two different Peter Parkers. Damn, that's tough. It's cool because I actually got all my predictions correct from my last video as well, because I'm the greatest human alive. But don't check, okay? Just trust me, okay, man? Anyways, the Game Awards this year didn't hit as hard as last year's or even the year prior. I think they definitely need to let the developers speak more during their acceptance speeches. We need way less ads, please. Maybe shave like an hour of time off unless there's just too many banger world premieres. And more Bill Clinton kid appearances, okay? But that's about it, cuties. The Game Awards was a 4-hour event full of ups and downs, but it's still always fun to watch and be a part of. And fuck the Oscars, alright? Drop an award on that like button, go lick the subscribe, and I love you guys.
Bye.